We have a huge announcement.
We're quitting bus life. Yep. Just run. Alright.
It's like a damn chimpanzee trying to do this. What?
Let's try this again. All great things have to come to an end. We fought hard to pretty much live in this bus for the rest of our lives, but it kept on breaking down again and again and again. And it broke down so much that nothing was really wrong with the engine. It was literally a mechanic made a mistake and then left a nut in our turbo. So it kind of seemed like the universe was changing our direction a little bit because it was such an unfortunate set of circumstances.
The last year that we were doing bus life, we probably spent more than like 100 days in hotels or waiting for the bus to get fixed.
Or couch surfing. Thank you to all of the friends that put us up in your houses.
Thank you, yes.
We honestly started to feel homeless for a while, and that was really a horrible experience.
Especially when everything is in the bus. Like, it's okay going to different spots and living there, which is something we really enjoy. But when all your stuff is in the bus and then each week it's like, yeah, we'll get it fixed like on Friday, yeah, and then it goes another week and another week and another week. But it's okay because the bus is not going anywhere. We're still going to keep the bus and we'll still be doing adventures in the bus. We just won't be living in it full time at the moment because
we have really exciting news. So we obviously needed to reevaluate our whole lifestyle. Living in the bus, it brings us so much adventure. So we got to thinking and we realized that one of the things we value the most in life is adventure, especially in nature. So we decided we were going to get a more permanent house.
So keeping on the tiny home trajectory because we really love unique spaces and we like to be inspired in the spaces that we live in, we've gone ahead and purchased a bit of land.
The whole experience of being homeless with the bus taught us that we need a little bit of stability in our lives. We narrowed down our choices to 5 options across Australia.
We thought it would be easy after traveling Aussie for 5 years and going to every single corner. It would come to a town and we'd just be like, this is it, we're staying.
So
but
true.
No, it just made it worse.
Yeah. So these are our 5 spots. 1, Perth, where we originally come from. The negatives with Perth is we felt like we were kind of going backwards because we've spent our whole life there. You know, we want to, at some point in our life, experience living elsewhere.
It was the easiest option and we're originally looking for houses here. But after understanding like what our goals are, what inspires us, what our business is going to look like in the future, we realized that Perth might not be the best option for us at this moment. And it's difficult to say that because all our family is in Perth.
And friends.
And friends.
We love you guys. Another reason, the price of houses. We need to talk about the cost of living in Australia. It is going crazy. So our budget was $650,000, and if you want to look for something for $650,000 in Perth, you're looking at asbestos-ridden shacks, tiny little places, and you're also going to be further out from the places that you want to be. The next option was the southwest of Australia. Now, this area is stunning. You guys have seen, we travel it all the time. We cannot get enough. It is an absolute gem. However, we came across the same financial issue.
And we're really trying to get something up towards Margaret River Way. We didn't want to go too far down because we still do a huge amount of traveling and we need to access airports all the time.
We like to be isolated, but not too much, and Perth is the most isolated city in the world. The southwest of Australia is technically even more isolated than Perth, so we started looking east. We had 3 options in the east, and the first one was South Gold Coast. At the very end of our journey, when our bus kept breaking down, we broke down in the south of the Gold Coast, and we always looked at Gold Coast as this Gucci paradise with, you know, high-rises on the beach. However, there's a lot more to the Gold Coast and the locals showed us that. But once again, the prices were sitting at around $800,000 for a house.
And it was a little bit busy as well. That's just South Goldie is awesome, but probably slightly more on the busy side.
So the next option was Newcastle. We have some friends there. It's an amazing upcoming place. A lot of people moving from Sydney to Newcastle.
Great surf, good weather, super close to Sydney. You just train straight to the main airports. It was a really cool spot, but once again,
out of our budget.
priced out.
Which left us with one place.
For us, it's got absolutely everything. Nature, we're close to beaches, there's a lot of activities we can do.
It's a small town.
Great community, we've got friends there, all close enough to a major airport, and it is deep in the forest.
I looked at it and I was like, this is a fairy glen. Like I could picture fairies there, and immediately I was like, I need to be there. That's my home. All it is land. It's a layered, sort of steep block of land.
It's a very steep block, so it's unique for us, and it will be challenging.
I kind of like that about it, to be honest.
It's different. It is very different, which is what we are. We're different people, and we like different challenges. Has a bit of earthworks already done to it, not a huge amount, but essentially there's nothing. There's no power yet. It's connected water, there's no sewage, and essentially we're going to do absolutely everything from scratch.
Yep. So it's so exciting. We had to replace bus life with something that fills our hearts with as much fire as this lifestyle does, and we're both really looking forward to it. But now
we're going to drive the bus over. We're currently in Perth. We've just packed it all up. We're going to drive over the Nullarbor, and we're going to park it up on our bit of land temporarily until we can get a tiny home.
Yep, and guys, this is massive. We usually live at caravan parks with all the luxuries, but we're going to be living on this block of land with nothing, planning out what on earth we're going to create there. We know we want to put a tiny home on it, but we think we want it to be ready-made, so we'll take you on that whole journey with us because we're just figuring it out and we cannot wait to share it with you.
We've been looking for a project to start on YouTube. It doesn't mean though that we're going to stop traveling, because next year we have 6 months worth of overseas traveling already booked up.
And in Australia.
On the Instagram, there'll still be a huge amount of travel and all the other channels, but this YouTube channel will focus more on the land and us building it out.
I do feel really shallow sometimes what I share online, and it's really important to me to start being more like open, because sometimes I just feel like Chris and I are like, look at our amazing like bus life, and really like there's tears and there's,
well, that's what works on Instagram, doesn't
I
it? You know what I mean?
know.
Like you can't get deep and talk into it.
I think YouTube's going to be a really, really good fit for Chris and I because we're turning into old millennials and
Yeah.
we're going through a new phase of our life. Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of people our age are going through something similar, as in trying to figure out how they're getting into the housing market.
I know this is a pain point for all of us. We went through a horrible time trying to find a house that fit, you know, and feeling inadequate, like we don't have enough money or, you know, that there's something wrong with us. But there are other options and we're going to share it with you, and I hope that it helps you or inspires you or starts a discussion or something like that.
So yeah, it's very exciting. But it's also sad as well because we just stayed with my brother and his wife and our little niece for the past week, and it's been amazing to hang out with the family, and that's really, really difficult for us. We know because we travel so much, we'll be back here all the time, but this feels different.
Yeah, it does.
Feels like we're going for a little while.
It feels like we're driving home, but we're leaving home to drive home.
Yeah.
The universe has a funny way of just as you're leaving, it shows you like, don't leave. You know, we went to the beach and the water was so blue and Perth was just turning it on.
Doing some good kite surfing.
And then all of our friends are coming here for the summer and we're just leaving. So it's hard. This is a hard decision.
I think that the core of like a good decision is when you're excited and nervous at the same time. When you feel like that, then that's it. It's time to do it.
You told me that years ago, and it's so true. Like every time Chris and I get a nervous, excited feeling, it usually means that we're on the right path.
It's pushing our boundaries, and that's what we want. That's how we want to live. All right, guys, so your next video, you'll see us traveling the Nullarbor.
Yeah, and please let us know your thoughts in the comments and any advice you have for us as new landowners.
We're going into this blind.
Stick around, it should be fun.
See you guys.
Thank you for being here. Bye.